So Luis Arias, um, the second guy, I believe, yeah, he's the second one that beat Jared Hurd. He fought Jared Hurd last year, and fight hype interview, they asked him about the Rolly versus Tank fight, and he says, he thinks Rolly's gonna test Tank, man. He pretty much saying, man, people's underestimating Rolly, and he think Rolly's gonna, he's definitely gonna go in there and frustrate Tank. He's gonna go in there and he's gonna make it a fight. He said Rolly don't give a fuck, man. He's saying from what he been seeing from Rolly all these years, that Rolly's just like he'll fight anybody in the ring. He spar or whatever. He just don't give a fuck. He just don't care. And I've been saying this since when we heard about this fight the first time. I've been saying a lot of people didn't want to see it. They think the fight's trash, and I'm saying, well, nah, man. Like I want to see it because I want to see if Romero could back up everything he's been saying. And that's one of the reasons I want to see it. And it's also because I think there's a chance. I think he's gonna give Tank some kind of issues. He might give him some issues. Now I understand Tank got more fundamentals, but sometimes, man, that doesn't always matter, bro. It depends. You can be fundamentally sound and then still have issues with an awkward, unorthodox fighter. And people say Rolly don't have defense. He don't have defense that we want to see him with. See, that's the thing, man. He don't have the defense that we used to see in most boxers use, like blocking his face with his gloves, or Philly shell, or peekaboo defense, or like the cross arm bar defense, kind of like how George Foreman used to do. Rolly is his own person. It's kind of like this is what I find strange about Rolly Romero, man. You know, the people that don't like Rolly are the same ones that say Deontay Wilder is one of the best fighters ever. When Deontay Wilder don't really have defense either. He really is unorthodox as well. So how you gonna say that Rolly's unorthodox, but then you bringing up Deontay Wilder's skills and he's unorthodox? Rolly been knocking out everybody. So has Deontay Wilder, right? Well, who has Rolly knocked out? Well, before Fury and before Luis Ortiz, who has Deontay Wilder knocked out? And then when you start saying that, they get mad. And I'm not even a Wilder hater, but I'm just speaking facts, bro. You can't talk about one fighter being unorthodox, but your favorite fighter is unorthodox too. But you give him the pass, but then you shit on other fighters though. That's not how it works. I don't respect that, but I still think when it comes to this fight, there's a lot of things could really happen in this fight, man. I did give a prediction. I said Tank wins on decision. I don't see Tank knocking him out. I see it going to the cards for Tank. But I said in the alternate universe, my other alternate prediction would be Rolly knocking Tank out in the 8th round. I know it sounds a little odd or far-fetched, but this is boxing, bro. And only thing is I'm concerned about with Tank is if he doesn't lose his cool in that ring and get unfocused. Because he want to get in there. He said on the interview with Brian Custer, he wants to get in there and possibly knock him out and show him, you've been disrespectful and put him in his place. That's just whole, it's controlled aggression, and it's not like reckless aggression or he let Rolly get under his skin or let him get the best of him. But I'm going to tell you what I think. One thing that's possible that could happen in this fight, I know it's a little far-fetched as well. Rolly saying he's going to knock Tank out in the first round. I don't believe that'll happen. But what if Tank knocks him out in the first round? When people people that stop that first round shit, think about it, right? Oh, God, now that I think about it, oh, shit. Teofimo Lopez and Rolly, they cool. They, like, real close. What was Teofimo Lopez saying about George Kambosos before they fight? He's going for the first round knockout. You remember that, right? What happened to Teo in the first round of that fight? He got knocked down, put on his ass. This is what I'm saying. I'm going to start calling shit the first round curse. Hey, yo, listen. If Rolly gets knocked out in the first round by Tank, I'm going to make that video called the first round curse. Because that's exactly what it is. It's like Teo curse rubbed off on Rolly. Rolly's using that first round shit because Teo was using that. Rolly need to chill with that shit, bro. Get rid of that out your vocabulary because you'll put the jinx on yourself. He's hexing himself by saying that, man. If he goes in there and does that, tries to knock him out in the first round, he is going to get countered and knocked out. That's what's going to probably happen. So if I was y'all, if you think he's going to go in there and do that, he's going to go in there and just straight bull rush Tank without any real responsible defense, I would put money on a round by round, first round KO for Tank. Just put some money on that, because that's what I'm going to do. Now that I think about it. But I'm also putting money on Tank to win on the cards, and I'm putting money on Rolly to win in the 8th round knockout. I'm going for those 3 right there. Those are my 3 bets. Okay? But Rolly need to chill with that first round shit, 'cause that's not going to happen. Unless Tank just gets super unfocused and he goes in there and tries to knock Rolly out in the first round, and then he gets clipped with something and he don't see it and Rolly knocks him out. That's another possibility. But the possibility of Tank knocking Rolly out in the first is a higher probability than the other way around, in my opinion. So I think, though, overall, the way I think the fight gonna go, I think Rolly gonna frustrate him, gonna go in there and lean on him and tie him up, and I think he gonna go in there and make it real messy for Tank. He'll go in there and try to beat on him, and he's gonna try to pull a Tyson Fury. Kind of like what Tyson Fury was doing to Deontay Wilder, leaning on him, putting all this. That's where all of the weight is from. People say, "Oh man, Rolly gained all that weight. That ain't gonna help him." Well, it helped Tyson Fury ass, right? That weight comes in handy, bro. Rolly knows he can't outbox Tank, man. Y'all gotta fucking use your head. He knows he can't outbox Tank. No way in hell he's outboxing Tank Davis. So he gotta go in there and try to slow him up some way. And that slowing him up is going in there, bull rushing him. Probably some high guard defense, rushing into Tank, leaning on him on the ropes, pulling Tank's head down. He's gonna be significantly heavier than Tank, man. He's going to use his weight to lean and tire Tank out and try to drag him out to the deeper rounds and get him tired. That's what I think the strategy is for Rolly. So don't be surprised if in that fight you see him leaning all over Tank, punching Tank in his arms. You might see some low blows. Shit, man. The worst case scenario, the Rolly gets disqualified. You better put money on that too. I'm putting money on that too. Yeah. See, that's what I mean about this fight. This fight got so many variables, things that can happen and go wrong. I'm putting money on a disqualification for Rolly, 8th round knockout for Rolly, first round knockout Tank, first round knockout Rolly. That's what I'm going with right there. But anyway, this is Rebel Life Boxing, man. I'm off this. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. And I'm out. Peace.